Hi friends, how are you? I'm getting a lot of questions about the SMTP sending limits, how we can send large campaigns per day, like sending 100,000 emails per day or 1 million emails per day, how we can keep our IP reputation good, what is the best way of sending this large number of emails, and so on. So in this lecture, I will discuss with you a real case scenario on how we can send 100,000 emails per day and be on the safe side. How we can reach the inbox, how we can keep our IP reputation good, how we can avoid being blacklisted, and so on. So stay tuned and let's start together. Okay friends, so here is our scenario. We want to send 100,000 emails per day. Of course, what we are going to discuss here and the concepts we are going to cover in this lecture can be applied on any large number, on any number. You can use the same concept to send 1 million emails per day. So you need to understand the concepts discussed in this lecture and apply it in any scenario you want. I will try my best to be as fast as possible and cover all the needed topics and go directly into the points. So the first concept we need to talk about is IP rotation or SMTP rotation. So we have 100,000 emails per day. Let's divide by 24 to see how many emails you want to send per hour. It's around 4,200 emails per hour. Very nice. If you watched my technical email marketing lecture, we mentioned that as a general rule, you need one IP address, one CPU or one core, and 1 GB of RAM on your server to send 1,000 emails per hour. So if you want to send 4,000 emails per hour, simply you need 4 IP addresses attached to your server, or you need 4 SMTP servers. So here in the first case you can configure IP rotation, and in the second case you can configure SMTP server rotation. Both concepts are explained here on my YouTube channel. You can check the links below. I showed how you can configure IP rotation on PowerMTA server, and I showed how you can configure SMTP rotation using applications like Mailwizz or my free application, and how to rotate SMTP servers in your campaign. So check the links in the description if you are interested. So we are going to send 4,000 emails using 4 IP addresses from our server or using 4 SMTP servers. Very nice. So you need to configure an SMTP server or 4 SMTPs. Please, if you don't know how to configure an SMTP, just check my link in the description. I have a full tutorial on how to create your own SMTP server. Okay, so this is the first concept. Memorize this rule: 1 IP for 1,000 emails per hour. Now, the second, and with respect to me, it's maybe the most important factor, is your email list. Is your validity of your emails. Is your emails valid, or you have a lot of bounces? What do you mean by bounces? Simply when you send an email and this email does not exist, it will bounce. So if you have a high bounce rate, you will be automatically blacklisted. One time, maybe around 3 months ago, I was doing some tests and I used my SMTP server to send only 40,000 emails, and I had around 8% bounce rate. I was automatically blacklisted the second day. So the bounce rate is very important when it comes to your email marketing campaigns. I know a lot of you may scrape emails from Facebook, maybe search some emails on search engines, maybe buy some email. Almost 80% may have invalid emails, may have spam traps, may have a lot of invalid emails. So the second important thing you need to do is to clean your list, is to validate your emails. How to validate emails? You can use premium services like DE Bounce or Zero Bounce or whatever email validation service you want to validate your addresses. It's very important. And by the way, when you configure IP rotation or server rotation, you can simply decrease or distribute the bounce rate on multiple servers. So as an example, if you have 8% or 10% bounce rate distributed on four servers, then maybe each server will get 2.5%. So this will also be good for your IP reputation according to your servers if you distribute the load on multiple servers. So in my case, in my test that I did, if I had IP rotation configured, then maybe I was not blacklisted. But if you want to be on the safe side, configure IP rotation or server rotation and validate your emails. It's very important. I will have a lecture. The third important factor is setting SPF and DKIM records. SPF and DKIM allows hosting providers or mail providers like Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, or Outlook, or whatever, identify your server. So applying these records is very important for sending operation and especially for reaching the inbox folder in the recipients. And last but not least, and one of the most important factors also, is IP warming up. If you followed my lectures about building your own SMTP and sending unlimited emails, you know that when you finish the server, your IP address will be a brand IP and UIP with a neutral status with no reputation. So you need to warm it up in order to get a good reputation and then start sending emails as you like. So, to get good reputation and to warm up correctly, you need to configure IP rotation, clean your list, and set SPF and DKIM. For that, I mentioned warming IP at the last. So, warming IP is very important. If you maybe worked with SendGrid or with Amazon Web Services or email services or maybe Mailgun or whatever email or SMTP provider, if you get a new dedicated IP, they will tell you you need to warm up the IP. This warming process may be automated with that service or you need to warm up it manually. So that's it. These are the four main factors if you want to get the best results of your email marketing campaigns. Please don't go with email marketing or whatever topic in this online world without educating yourself. Learn the basics, learn the advanced, do some tests, ask. I am here to help you whatever you want. There's a lot of people like me waiting for your questions to help you anytime. Just contact us, contact me on my Facebook page, on my website, whatever you want, ask whatever you want, and I will be with you anytime. So, please follow these four concepts: IP rotation or server rotation, clean up your list, IP warming up, and setting SPF and DKIM before you start any email marketing campaign. So that's it for this lecture. I hope you got some benefit. Please subscribe to my channel to get every update to support me, to keep me up with you. See you later.